So those
So
who
my
have,
wireframes are done, but I'm getting difficulties using making the UI designs, like
no worries, no
choosing
worries.
colors and all, choosing colors and how first of all getting to know what logo to use, because I was using logo generators, AI generators, but a lot of them are getting watermarks and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine. So even if you pick a logo from Google for the project, it's completely fine. You can also use an existing logo of a company. That's completely fine. You can call it as a redesign of that app. So you don't have to spend time on finding logo and everything.
All right, so
Yeah. So all right. So we'll start with Anjana. If you can share your screen. So by the way, you guys have sent me the wireframes. I've gone through that. A lot of you of them have sent me, and I've also given you the reviews and the feedback. So please work on them. And yes, let's see as to what you guys have from see. Yeah, that's fine. Share me the wireframes. That's okay. But I'm hoping that you guys have progressed on the wireframe. So if you see, we were supposed to complete our course by May end, right? But we are still completing the wireframes. Now we are going very slow. So please, everyone, Anjana, please share your screen. Anjana, you there? Oh, okay. Yeah, we can see your screen. Anjana, if you can please share Figma, we can still see your. Okay. Meanwhile, Pratham, if you can share,
Yes, sir.
and we'll have to buckle up, everyone.
So is the screen visible?
Yes.
So as you said last time, I made sure that the skip or the other part is minimal because we want the user to go on the next part.
So it is still in your thumb area, which is not a good experience. If
Okay.
you really need skip, put it on the top right.
Okay, sir.
It's very difficult to skip, but in the first place, we don't want to give skip.
Okay. But sir, what if he is reinstalling the app?
That's
Then
fine.
so you won't need that.
Let him scroll. And by the way, we have the get started button on all the screens. That's why we don't have skip. If you see my
Okay.
wireframes,
Yes,
we don't
yes.
have next in the screen. We have get started for the same reason. If he's reinstalling the app. If someone is really interested in looking at the onboarding, he will swipe left.
Okay. Uh, then this is the sign up page.
So here you never have back button with the heading. You will have the back button on the top where it
Okay.
says made finder app.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Then this is the form part. Full name, email ID, and made finder app, as we discussed last time. Then this is the
Now
login
go
page.
back up. Just go back up. So why is that button very small of next? What happened to that button? Polio.
अच्छा, no, no, sir.
So थोड़ा out of the box सोचने की try की.
try to की थी पर नहीं हुआ. Like it was visually better since it was small, but now I got
This
it.
is visually
Usability
better.
नहीं होता. हाँ,
This is usability better. How come? Please
like
explain me.
this,
How
like
how
this.
better? So you think that if it is far away from my thumb, it is going to be better. If it is going to be smaller than my thumb, it is going to be better.
Oh no no.
Do you think that user will click what? Confirm OTP or the small next, which actually looks like a button.
Confirm OTP.
So then why do you have to do something which does not make sense?
Okay, sir.
Just because we want to be creative, don't do anything.
Noted, sir. Then these are the login pages.
So here, if you see your enter OTP, go up again. Go up. So here, go left. So if you see your mobile number field,
Yes.
correct, it is rectangle, it is not round edged, it is big in size. But if you see your full name, go left.
Yeah, those are curves.
Yeah,
I
those are
forgot
curves and
to
those are
notice
smaller
that.
in size. Why is that?
Yes, I forgot to improve on these three because I made these three earlier.
So whenever you make it or do it, there's no such
Mhm.
concept of forget. You have to use the same components.
Yes.
And same thing is down there. There is a third way of writing the mobile number here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so first of all, there is no login screen as such. Go back
Okay.
up. Understand the concept. If you see,
Mhm.
what I mentioned is that if you enter your mobile number, the system will identify whether you are
Okay.
an existing user or not based on the mobile number. So if you are an existing user, you will
Mhm.
directly be taken to the dashboard and not the full name flow. So you
Oh.
actually don't need that already registered login or the login screens at the bottom.
Okay, sir.
Is it here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, next. Move.
Then this is the home page. I changed the navigation bar this time. Then if you go to search, this pops up first. If you have any recent searches, these are suggestions. These are filters after you search when you search,
So
which you want to apply.
you have not yet searched anything. So what's the use of the filter?
No, sir. When you search anything, you want the filters already applied, no? So that way your searches will come. That's
No.
why.
So tell me, I am not writing here anything. If I click on filter, what will happen?
It will open up the filter page.
And what will I see in that filter?
Different filters like location, services you need, price range,
What
availability.
and what result will I see?
Then you will come back to this page and then you'll have to type what you want to
So
print. Then
understand the concept of filter. Do
Hmm.
you ever see on Amazon or any of the search where you first filter and then see the result?
No.
You always first see the result and from the result you filter. That is why it is called as filter.
Okay.
What do you mean by filter? That I have certain things and now I have to filter it out. That is what it is filter, right?
Yes.
So why do we need that filter on the search page? It can be on the
We
search
don't.
result page, which the
It
next
will
page
be
is fine. Yes,
hmm.
that is fine. You don't need pop-up here or the filter here.
Okay. So
Yeah, next.
then this is the listing page.
That's fine. Next.
This is the when you click on no more, you get the information of the maid. So this is that
In a bit, zoom in a
page.
bit, and hide the grid. Okay, next.
This is when you click on book now. First, you select the services which you need. It will be a checkbox
So why do I have about me again?
so that when you book, you still know about the maid.
But I know about the maid. That's why I'm clicking on book now. No,
Hmm.
what I don't have to buy her about me.
Point. Okay, sir. Then
And
this is
you are
the.
already
Hmm.
cleaning. So what is on the left? What is that cleaning laundry? Cleaning laundry.
These are the services this maid offers.
So is it a button?
No, no, it is not a button.
So why does it look like a button then?
It shouldn't look like a button.
And this should be one single card which says cleaning
Hmm.
rupees 250. And the checkbox should always be on the left.
On the left.
Yes.
Okay.
Just a second. Let me stop sharing. Let me share this particular thing with you, with
Okay.
everyone. So for example, I am creating a list where I have to select, right? There are two ways
Mhm.
of doing it. One is what Pratham has done. So what I'll do is I'll create a box and I'll say cleaning and I'll write 250 per month. Units are important when we write amount, right? So I will have multiple. So either I can add a checkbox here, right? And then one can be selected. I'm not going to tabular icon and selecting it, but you can still do that. You can go to tabular icon and so here what happens is my entire cards are clickable, right? And if I do the same thing on the right side, you will see it looks a little less appealing. For the simple reason, my decision is on the amount. And here what happens is you have to see that okay, cleaning, and then you tap here. Oh, mopping, then you tap here. Correct? So this decision is always dependent on this particular data item. That is, what particular service are you using? So which one appeals to you most? Left one or right one? Because you always check the name, correct? You click on the name while selecting, or you click on the entire card. So visually also and experience wise also, you feel that left one is always right. I mean, it's an ironical statement, but yeah, the left one is always the correct one. Correct? This looks cluttered for some reason. And at the same time, I have to see. If I have to only see as to which ones are checked, I have to take my eyes here again on the left. So that moving of the eyeballs is also on the behavior of the user. So here I don't have to move my eyeballs to just see what all do I have to select. That's the experience that we have to build. Is everyone clear? Pratham?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, perfect. Please share again.
Okay, sir. Then on this page, you'll book the date and time.
Okay, again.
This is
So
an
why we
image.
have two calendars? Why we have from date and to
So
date?
this is so because what if you want to book for a month? That's why two calendars. Or what if you
What if
want
I
to book
only want to
between
select it for
29th
one?
and
What if I want to
then,
select it only for one day?
then you select only for one day.
But how do I select the end date then?
Oh.
Technically, how do I select one day?
No, when you click on one date, it will select as one date only. But when you click on 2 dates, that time it will select as the whole
So
period, right?
technically, that's not possible. We have to understand that. For
Hmm.
example, if you go to make my trip, okay, you
Hmm.
select one date, 5. You
Hmm.
cannot select 5 again because that is how the calendars work, right?
I cannot select five again as in.
So technically, now
Hmm.
speaking technically, if you are already clicked on 5,
Yes.
it will take a start date from 5. So mentally, you know that I only need it for one day, but the
Oh,
moment you click on 5 again, correct?
it
What will happen
considers
is,
it as start date.
yes, it will deselect 5 again,
Okay.
right? So here we need a funda
Hmm.
to first give the option to the user whether you need it for a day or you need the service for a month.
Okay.
So let me give you an example for that. How that can be done.
Well, should I stop sharing?
Yes. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry. So now take this as an example. Okay. So I'm creating this. So here, if I see, correct? Yes. So here, this is an example of one day, correct? Where I only have one particular calendar and I can select one day, correct? So now here what we are supposed to do is, in your example, that we only have one particular date first, which is for one day by default, okay? And then here instead of this particular thing, we have the end date also, correct? So if user wants to select the end date, they can do that. If they don't, then it is only for one day, because it will say 27 May. I need it only for 27 May. Yeah. But for example, I select something like this. Ends on, say this, correct? So I need two particular options. I want to give the user the option whether you select for one day or you can simply select 2 days. So let me give you this option of make my trip only that I was talking about. Even they do it. So if you see this, this is what I'm talking about. Mumbai to Bangalore, I need it only, for a day. I just need a departure ticket, correct? No return ticket. So I'll only select one particular day. That's it. But the moment I select a return, I have the start date selected. Now I have to select the end date. You see? Now this is where the Jacob's law come into picture. That users are aware about this concept of start date and end date this way. So if I don't need an end date, I'll only select one date. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. So, sir, in our in our example, we need to add two columns or two calendars, right? For start date and end date, where only
Yes,
start date will be default.
correct.
Okay.
So you can write a very small message here. You know how
Hmm.
they have done. If you need for longer time, select the end date.
Okay.
That's it. So everyone knows that if you select for one day, it will be only for one day. But if you select the end date, it would be for those particular days. Right?
Okay, sir.
Clear? Hai? Everyone
Yes.
clear? ठीक है. Please present again.
Okay, sir. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So then comes the payment page where there will be different methods of payment available and different gateways of payment available. Then
So
it will redirect you to the.
we
Hmm?
don't really have to design this because payment gateway is
Hmm.
going to be third party. So
Yes,
don't worry
इसके
about the
आगे
payment.
नहीं. Okay, sir.
Don't worry about the payment. But you also need the confirmation of the failure page once the
Oh,
payment is
I'll make that too, sir.
okay.
Then this is the my bookings
So
page
what's okay.
where over here you'll get to know your address, the date you have booked for, and the time you booked at, and the
What
amount
is the
you can
time?
reschedule.
What is
What?
24 May 10 a.m.?
May 24 10 a.m. is the date and time you booked the booking for, the made for.
It is 13:42 then.
The time which you booked at.
Okay, so you need to be very clear about it because if
Hmm.
you design, you know it what it is. Without the labels, I won't be able to make out. Huh?
Okay. Then you have upcoming and past bookings.
And what is this cleaning, clothes, cooking? What if there are more than three?
Then you
What
can
there
add
is
this will just extend na sir. 250 will stay in between the two. If there are more than three, there will be three. It will go to another line, and 250 will be between both those lines.
so you think that is the right approach?
I guess.
And why is that? Okay, let's do this. Add
Mm.
more to categories. Add more to categories. So guys, we will meet again tomorrow. The lecture will be from 7:30 to 9. Okay. What we are doing right now, we will continue the same tomorrow as well. So if someone is not available, at least listen to the call, right? So for example, Supriya, I think she would be having an issue because she has work. So I mean, she has office at that time, but at least try to listen to the lecture so that you at least understand, these all concepts. Okay, Supriya?
So something like this.
Okay, cool. So let me do this for you, yeah, as to how
Yeah.
this can be done.
Okay, sir.
So I don't really show the results right away, to be very honest. But since we are running behind, I am doing it. Just give me a second. So we need to make a booking card, right? Someone had to say something. So always see what all things are important for me. So the booking time may not be important for me on the card. What's important for me is the services book and the date and time, right? So if it is only for a day, I'll write 28 May, 24th, 3 p.m. That's it. And then if I click on this card, what I'll do is I'll simply take a back button and sorry, this button here, and so I know that this particular card is clickable. That's it.
Sir, what about the price?
I don't need to see the price because this is already booked. I don't have to make any decisions here. Here I only have to see why I have booked and for what date. If I go inside, if I click on this card, correct, I will get a detail page where I will see a small profile. Don't need the profile of the maid. I'll see what all services are booked, what is the date and the time, what is the price, by what payment method I have made the payment. You know, all of those can be inside. Here I only have to see this particular detail. Clear? Because imagine if I have
Yes, sir.
multiple of the things here, it will get so much of confusion. It will create so much of confusion for the user, right? So here, sir, for example, I only have these three things. That's it.
So what if the user wants to reschedule?
So everything happens from inside, not from the card. Card is only to make the decision which one you want to select and go inside.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone clear? Okay. So, Supriya, what is not clear? So I can explain.
सर मतलब मुझे समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है कार्ड किस लिए बन रहा है और मतलब कहीं पे हमने 4 से 4 लिखे हैं. हेलो, आई थिंक यू आर ऑन म्यूट सर.
Sorry. What did you say? कार्ड कहाँ से बन रहा है?
मतलब कार्ड मतलब क्या प्रोसेस है इसका बनने का ना, और जैसे आपने कहीं पे 4 कैटेगरीज लिखी हैं, कहीं पे 6 लिख रहे हैं, तो मतलब क्या
So
प्रोसेस.
ये कार्ड क्या है? So ये माई बुकिंग का कार्ड है. जैसे हमारे पास ये जो है ना नीचे नेविगेशन, ये बुकिंग्स, तो इसमें मुझे मैंने आज तक जो भी बुकिंग की है, जितने भी मेल को मैंने बुक किया है, मुझे वो दिखेगा. ठीक है,
ओके.
इतना समझ में आया?
यस सर.
हाँ. सो अब मैंने रेखा को बुक किया है फॉर व्हाट ऑल सर्विसेज. सो मैं मुझे कुकिंग के लिए चाहिए, क्लीनिंग के लिए चाहिए, डस्टिंग, मॉपिंग, वॉशिंग यूटेंसिल्स, वॉशिंग क्लोथ्स, मैंने इसके लिए बुक किया है और सिर्फ 28 मई के लिए बुक किया है 3 बजे.
ओके.
Whereas मैंने 25 ऑफ फेब को 25 से लेके
Sir, your
20.
screen is not shared.
Oh, is it? Oh, shit. So sorry. हाँ. So we, एक सेकंड, 28 ऑफ फेब तक मैंने बुकिंग की थी. So what I was saying is this particular screen, this card is, we are designing for this my bookings. ठीक है. So once I click on my booking, I will see list these cards. I will see these cards. Okay. कि मैंने कौन सी बुकिंग की है. So I have booked Rekha for 28th of May 3 p.m. for all these services. ठीक है. What I can also do is I can actually flip this because that is how I am going to judge more. Yes, this makes more sense because I'll be reading it that way. ठीक है. सो अगर यहाँ पर ये 2 लाइन भी बढ़ जाती है, my date and time will still be the same place. Clear? So Supriya, समझ में आया what we are doing?
यस सर.
Sure.
ऑल्सो सर मतलब अब ये आपने 1 डे के लिए किया है. इफ मतलब फुल
Yeah.
मंथ अगर कोई करता है या फिर
Full month करता
मतलब
है 28th of March. Right.
हम्म. तो उसका जो मतलब कॉस्टिंग होगी वो भी हम इसमें मेंशन करेंगे.
अंदर दिखेगा. ये पूरा जो कार्ड है ना हमारा वो क्लिकेबल है. ठीक है. जब मैं अंदर जाऊंगा तब मुझे प्राइसिंग वगैरह दिखेगी.
ठीक है.
ठीक है. हम कार्ड को जितना मिनिमल रख सकते हैं उतना रखेंगे. जितनी ज्यादा मतलब जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है वही बाहर रखेंगे. बाकी यूजर एनी विच वे कार्ड पे क्लिक करने के बाद अंदर जाता ही है,
ओके।
राइट। सो मान लो अगर आपको कोई अमेजोन का ऑर्डर है, वहां पर अगर चीज बाहर ही लिखी हुई है कि ये ऑर्डर है, तो भी आप उसको क्लिक करके अंदर तो जाते ही हो, करेक्ट।
यस।
सो दैट इज द बिहेवियर ऑफ द यूजर, वो करता ही है क्लिक अंदर जाने के लिए। सो यहाँ पर क्लटर करने की जरूरत नहीं है।
ओके।
क्लियर है अभी?
हम्म।
ओके, राइट। यस प्रथम, यू कैन कंटिन्यू मैम।
Yes, sir. Then this is the same for past bookings. Then this is the profile page.
मोबाइल नंबर के आगे एरो क्यों है और ईमेल
तो
के आगे
change
क्यों है?
change दोनों के लिए
तो अलग अलग थोड़ी होता है। प्रिवेसी सेटिंग भी मैं चेंज कर सकता हूँ,
हाँ
मैं प्रिवेसी सेटिंग भी चेंज कर सकता हूँ।
नहीं नहीं, वो प्राइवेसी सेटिंग तो आगे जाके पढ़ने के लिए।
तो फिर दोनों को सेम ट्रीटमेंट नहीं हो सकता ना।
हम्म
अगर मुझे चेंज करना है तो उसका ट्रीटमेंट अलग होगा, अगर मुझे पढ़ना है तो उसका ट्रीटमेंट सेम होगा, सब लिंक वालों का। और मैं नाम चेंज नहीं कर सकता।
और ये
हाँ,
कर सकते।
वो कहाँ से चेंज करूंगा?
और उसके लिए भी ये डाल देंगे।
हाँ, सर ऐसे नहीं होता है वो, उसका एक प्रॉपर आपका एडिट प्रोफाइल का स्क्रीन बनेगा, एक एक
ओके
चीज एडिट नहीं होगी।
ओके सर।
ठीक है, एवरीवन क्लियर अभी तक जो भी हमने बात की, जो भी डिस्कस किया? ठीक है। स्तुति, इफ यू कैन शेयर स्क्रीन।
Yes. Is it visible?
यस।
So I've added these few screens for wireframe.
जूम इन, स्टार्ट ऑन द फर्स्ट स्क्रीन। दिस इज फाइन, दिस इज फाइन। आगे डैशबोर्ड, तो ठीक है। ये क्या है? सर्च, जूम इन ऑन द सर्च। ओके, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट, बुकिंग, हेल्प सेंटर, वॉलेट, मेंबरशिप, loyalty points, manage addresses, payment method settings, schedule booking, about me, finder. Okay, next। ये कहाँ से आएगा स्क्रीन? स्तुति पंड्या
ये
वाला? नहीं, लेफ्ट वाला।
ये प्रोफाइल में जाकर
ठीक है, ठीक है। ये और ये माई बुकिंग्स।
ये इधर से भी आएगा from profile and from this also the booking section.
फिर ऊपर बैक बटन क्यों है?
If I, for example, ये profile site से if I log into my bookings, then I can go back and come to this page. This
पर
one.
वो तो नीचे ही है ना।
हाँ, I've given two options for that.
जैसे मैंने लास्ट टाइम बोला था कि पेरेंट पेजेस पे हमेशा नीचे नेविगेशन होता है, तो वहां पर ऊपर बैक नहीं आएगा।
Okay.
ठीक है। और जो आपका जो थर्ड पेज है, बुकिंग डिटेल वाला जो पेज है, अब वो आपका चाइल्ड पेज है, वहां पर भी आपने बॉटम नैप दिया है, वो जरूरत नहीं है वहां पे।
Okay.
समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो वो वहां पर जरूरत नहीं है उसकी। और ये जो मेड डिटेल पेज है, वो कहाँ से आया?
ये अ, इसमें से
इसमें से कहाँ से आया? ये तो
नहीं, for example, if I check in my bookings and go into that, so I'll get to know कि, for example, if I'm doing grooming, so grooming के लिए कौन कर रहा है, so तब आएगा ये, and उससे फिर मेरे डिटेल पे।
बट ये जो ग्रूमिंग पर ऐसा भी हो सकता है ना, मैंने मल्टीपल सर्विसेज सिलेक्ट की है, सिर्फ मैं ग्रूमिंग के लिए किसी को क्यों बुलाऊं,
हाँ,
है ना।
right.
सो वो जो माई बुकिंग है उसको थोड़ा चेंज करना पड़ेगा आपको।
Okay, sir.
और अगर प्रोफाइल दिखा रहे हैं हम तो पूरी प्रोफाइल आएगी, जहाँ पे उसका पूरा नाम, बायो, क्या क्या सर्विसेज करते हैं, रिव्यू इज फाइन, वो सब आना चाहिए। फिर और नेक्स्ट, अब ये पेमेंट समरी कहाँ से आया?
ये align में नहीं है, but if you go over here in my bookings only, so if you click that, so you also get the payment.
तो एक ही पेज खुलता है ना, मल्टीपल पेज कैसे खुलेंगे?
Sorry. ये इधर से booking details से amount पे।
क्या, गो टू दैट पेज, जूम इन। सो ये सब थोड़ा कंसाइज होना चाहिए, इतना फैलावा नहीं चाहिए वो।
Okay, alignment.
हाँ, मतलब जो स्पेसिंग है एलिमेंट्स के बीच में, आप अगर किसी और का पेमेंट समरी पेज देखोगे, इट इज वेरी कंसाइज्ड।
Right.
इफ यू सी लॉजिकली, आपका डीप क्लीनिंग का फॉन्ट साइज बहुत बड़ा है,
Yes.
whereas taxes and fee, total paid amount, वो सब बहुत छोटा है। सो देयर इज नो डिफरेंस। मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि टाइटल क्या है और वैल्यू क्या है। जैसे टैक्सेस एंड फीस है टाइटल, और टोटल अमाउंट पेड 50, और फिर नीचे पेमेंट मोड भी सेम ही है, तो देयर इज नो विजुअल हायरार्की एज सच।
Yes, sir. I'll change that.
हाँ, आगे, ठीक है जी, इसमें आगे जूम जूम, क्या है उसका अंदर डिटेल, लेट मी सी। इज ऑन सर्च ऑफ फुल टाइम मेड्स, ऑन ड्यूटी है तो यहाँ पर नहीं दिखेगा, हम लाइव ट्रैकिंग थोड़ी कर रहे हैं उनको।
Okay.
नीचे टास्क कंप्लीटेड क्या है?
मतलब अब तक कितने टास्क किए उन्होंने?
इसमें थोड़ा डेटा पॉइंट्स पे वर्क करो, ठीक है। बनाया जो है ना, दैट इज ओके, दैट इज फाइन, ठीक है, लेकिन डेटा पॉइंट्स पे वर्क करो। आई कैन नॉट मेक अ डिसीजन बेस्ड ऑन दिस डेटा पॉइंट्स ना,
Okay.
मुझे अपने डेटा पॉइंट्स चाहिए टू मेक अ डिसीजन ऑन होम टू क्लिक।
Okay.
टास्क मुझे कुछ मिलेगा नहीं, रेटिंग से ठीक है 1 पॉइंट मिलेगा, बट मुझे अगर कुकिंग के लिए चाहिए और सुनीता कुकिंग करती नहीं है, तो फिर दो शी इज अ फुल टाइम रेट।
Hmm.
नीड टू सी ना व्हाट ऑल सर्विसेज शी इज प्रोवाइडिंग। एंड कॉल का
Right.
अगर ऑप्शन दिया तो मैं तो सुनीता से बात कर लूंगा, तो फिर ऐप का काम क्या है? हाउ विल द ऐप अर्न? बिजनेस तो चला गया,
Hmm.
तो
Right.
कॉल नहीं आएगा।
Okay.
फिर नेक्स्ट,
These were the ones you showed last time.
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट,
I've tried a few screens for UI.
नेक्स्ट।
These are the only ones I've done up till now.
नीचे वो रेफरेंस है क्या?
These ones? No.
यू हैव डन दिस,
Yeah.
दीज आर गुड, ऊपर वाले अच्छे नहीं है।
Okay. Or is this okay? Like,
आई टेल यू व्हाट इज गुड, व्हाट इज, ठीक है। सो जो आपके ऑनबोर्डिंग है, राइट, दोज
hmm.
आर नॉट मैचिंग द क्राइटेरिया। So if you see that location wala,
Hmm.
that is having a shine, वो एकदम 3D है, whereas the illustration wala is very rough, it is 2D. Clock is again 3D, but वो उसमें अलग ही shadow है, तो मैच नहीं कर रहा है।
Okay.
Whereas if you see the bottom one, zoom in. So if you see here, couple of things are fine. Those ka alignment of a no doubt, but still you have created at least the font hierarchy in a better way. Okay, congratulations, payment successful. फिर वो छोटा text. So this is fine. और इसमें दोनों illustration भी similar है. दोनों के पीछे वो background है एक हल्का सा. This is good. The top ones are not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
That's
I wanted to ask, is this okay? Like, is it big or is it fine? Or if I want to add to the logo to the future pages also.
Yeah, you have to add to all of these. Again, get started पे back button नहीं आएगा. लोगों के वहाँ back आएगा.
Okay.
Go here again.
Okay.
ठीक है. ठीक है. Fine. Rohan, you can share your screen. I
Yes,
hope
sir,
सब
one second.
समझ में आ रहा है और everyone is following. My apologies if I am sounding rude, but don't worry, I'm not rude. I'm just trying to explain my point. That's how I speak. Sorry for that. Don't mind if you find it rude. Please. Don't take it personally. Everyone.
So I hope you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can.
All right, sir. So last time I'd shown you this. These were the splash screens, the onboarding screens here. Then I'd come to the login page.
Keep
And
scrolling. I'll point out if I want to,
all
Just
right,
keep-
sir. All right.
Just zoom in a little
right.
bit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Keep scrolling. So where's the button here?
Yes, sir. I did not put the button here. I have to show one screen wherein you finish typing and then the button comes in. I'll have
Okay,
to show
so
one
here-
screen.
So
That is
here
left.
also you have to show the button, but it has to be disabled.
But how will that be? Because the keyboard is there at the space,
No,
right?
no, it will be on top of the keyboard. It will be fixed button on top of the keyboard.
Okay.
Yes, here, but it would be disabled. You won't be able to click on it.
So it will be a disabled state.
Yes. So you can take the entire login, the fields a little up.
All right.
Next.
So register.
Divide these fields. Divide these fields. We don't want 4 fields in one go. The register ones.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Take a next. Everywhere you have to add the button. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Next. What is this loading at the bottom?
This one was for the loading animation, but just to showcase that there's going to be a loading animation here. But that's
So it will happen on the button itself. So logically, if you see when you click on the button, right, that
yeah.
entire thing becomes disabled and you see loading.
Okay. Okay. No, I was thinking of sort of an like auto fill up and then it
Even if
automatically starts loading sort of.
Even if it is auto fill up, right, the keyboard will still be open because the moment you type 8, right, it will
Yeah.
auto load and read whatever. And even if
Okay.
you don't type anything, the system will read, it will auto populate and entire screen will have a loading icon. So it
So
won't be
there,
like
so there should be a keyboard here as well, and the verify OTP button.
correct. And everything will have an overlay on top.
Overlay as in?
Let me show.
Yes, sir.
I'm sharing my screen. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I guess you've not shared your screen. So
Oh, so sorry. So here, no, what will happen is, for example, if it is auto populating, right? So here I will see, the numbers coming in. If I
all right.
put- Okay, this way. And usually what happens is the moment you even type 2222, correct? So a box, either this becomes loading, right?
Okay.
And this becomes disabled so that you don't click on it again this way. Okay. Else,
Okay.
what happens
All right.
is the second option, what happens is an entire box, something like this comes on top, right? And then you have
Loading
a
animation.
correct.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Then you have something like this, right?
Okay.
ये जैसे ही हो जाएगा रीड करके it will come here or it will take me to the dashboard. That's it.
All right.
Clear है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can share again.
So this was the home screen. Added a floating navbar here, and I made some components as well that I've added here.
We'll go to that later. Right now we'll stick to the wireframe and the U.
All right. Made the profile page. Search.
Next. So here if you see, a very small thing, everyone please pay attention to this. If you see the keywords and the service type, the box is already dark gray. In fact, even the about and the reviews, the box is very dark gray. So if you add black on it, it does not look good. Correct? So I would always say use a lighter version of gray in the boxes so
All right,
that
sir.
it looks clean.
So, but
Again,
like, sir, I wanted to differentiate this and these buttons. Like review is a different one, and about is a different. So that's the reason
it's
why I
not,
use
it's not
grays.
needed. It's not needed because it has a title, no? It is saying
Okay.
about, it is saying keywords, it is saying reviews. Why we need
All
the
right,
differentiation if there is no title to it?
all right, sir. Understood.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this made booking form needs to be revamped 100%. You cannot have so many fields in one single page.
All right, sir.
What do I do? Where do I select? So many fields in address. Even the property details. What is this property details, by the way?
This was for understanding that what kind of a property, like what kind of a property will the maid be working on? Will it be will the property be an apartment, a bungalow, or a simplex house? Will it be a 1 BHK, or 1 RK, or a 2 BHK? What kind of, how many rooms are there? How many bathrooms would be there? What are the areas that the maid
One,
needs to clean about?
one thing. One thing here. Things are getting repetitive now. So, for
All right.
example, For example, if I'm saying 1 BHK, I know it is one room, one hall, one kitchen. Why do I again need the property size, number of room, number of bathrooms,
All right.
right?
All right.
Areas to clean, of course, I don't want the maid to come and only clean my kitchen. I want her to clean the entire house, of course. So there's no point in writing redundant work from the users.
All right, sir. All right, sir.
So keep it very simple. Get rid of the other stuff, which is the additional area of property, property size, areas to clean. All that is not needed. Simply, if you ask what is the property type and the number of rooms, that's fine. That gives a fair idea. If it is a bungalow and it has 3 BHK, I know that it is going to be like a duplex or triplex with 3 rooms. And if it is having 3 rooms, it will have 3 bathrooms by default.
All
Right.
right, sir. Okay.
Then checkout again, very, very cluttered. Always remember the values should be important. If you see your service type is more highlighted compared to your regular cleaning laundry.
So those need to be highlighted. All right.
Yeah, so I am sharing my screen. You can keep sharing it. Focus on this particular thing again. So if you see here, the same
Yes, sir.
thing, date and time and the date, services booked and this. You see the difference?
All right, sir.
What needs to be worked on?
All right, sir. Understood.
Yeah, you can reshare.
So checkout, I made 2 types of summary pages. One was a list format, which would go on a vertical scroll.
I cannot see the screen.
1 second, sir. Resume presentation. Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
So I made 2 types of summary pages. One was a list that would go on as a vertical scroll, and one was a carousel type. So to
No,
show
but
this,
you don't love that.
I'll have to
So-
prototype, like
No,
present it.
so follow what is there existing in the market. No, if you use Zomato, if you use Urban Clap, if you use Amazon, how are their summary pages? It's very simple. What are things you have asked before? Just add title and show it then and there itself, but in different cards. Show service type in one card. Show date and time in another card. Show address in another card.
All right, sir.
Okay.
All
Don't
right, sir.
club everything together. And just keep it
All
one
right.
below the other. That's fine.
All right, sir.
Let's jump to the UI. Have you done the UI?
UI, sir, I had done a payments page also. For example, this was the payments page that I done, wireframing. And UI, sir, not much, because I was just starting out on the UI and tried to make the login page itself. That's the only thing as of now I could make, because as I told you earlier, for the logo and stuff, I was thinking in that sense. So that's
Fine,
the reason why.
Don't just color the wireframe. Huh? What you have done right now is just coloring the wireframe. UI
yeah,
is
yeah.
about coloring the wireframe.
All right, sir.
Okay, done. So what we'll do is we'll stop here today. The rest of the guys take some time, do it by tomorrow. We will continue the same what we are doing it today by tomorrow again. And tomorrow we will also try. I doubt that we will be, but we will continue the same thing. And if we have time, we will also jump to the UI pieces of it. Okay, Supriya, you have something to say? You raised your hands. How to use chat GPT for specific data points? Simple, say basically बात करो. So if you see last time हमने किया था, I gave a very simple prompt like this. I gave the prompt, give me some data points or fields to highlight a maid's profile on the app. And this is all the information that was given to me in the reply. सो आप जैसे नॉर्मली बात करते हो मेरे से, वैसे ही सेम चैट जीपीटी से बात करो, राइट? नॉर्मल आप किसी अगर इंसान से बात करते हो, आप कैसे लिखते हो, वैसे ही लिखो उसको भी, यू विल गेट द रिप्लाई।
सर एक्चुअली ना मुझे ये समझ नहीं आ रहा है कि किस टाइप से पॉइंट्स हाईलाइट करूँ। जैसे कि कुछ भी मैं बना रही हूँ स्क्रीन, ठीक है, ये लॉगिन ये सब पेज तो पता है, लेकिन अंदर स्क्रीन में हमें क्या चाहिए एग्जैक्टली वो मतलब क्लैरिफाई नहीं हो पा रहा है कि ये चीजें चाहिए, बुकिंग का पेज चाहिए, ये चाहिए, है ना, मतलब जो बेसिक पता है वही पता है।
तो उसके लिए पहले आपको साइट मैप बनाना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि साइट मैप में हमने मॉड्यूल्स फाइनल किए थे, इफ यू रिमेम्बर। कहाँ गया हमारा साइट मैप? ये याद है? हमने एक बेसिक साइट मैप बनाया था, जहाँ आप बोले थे स्प्लैश ऑनबोर्डिंग होगा, डैशबोर्ड आएगा, डैशबोर्ड के बाद फिर सर्च होगा, सर्च जब कोई करेगा उसको लिस्टिंग आएगी, लिस्टिंग के बाद एक मेड डिटेल का पेज बनेगा, मेड डिटेल के पेज से बुक नाउ के फॉर्म पे जाएगा, वहां से पेमेंट और सक्सेस या फेलियर। अब बुकिंग करने के बाद मुझे वो माय बुकिंग में दिखेगा, जो कार्ड अभी हमने बनाया कुछ देर पहले, वो लिस्टिंग वाला पेज था। उसके क्लिक करने पे बुकिंग डिटेल पेज खुलेगा और मेरा प्रोफाइल, ये साइट मैप था। अगर ये हम देखेंगे तो हमको पता है कौन सी पेजेस आने वाले हैं, करेक्ट?
ओके।
सो जैसे अभी पहले आपको चैट जीपीटी को ये भी बताना पड़ेगा दैट आई एम क्रिएटिंग अ मेड फाइंडर ऐप, ठीक है, दैट विल गिव मी द maids of nearby area. So what all data points should I show on the search listing screen? What all data points should I show on the on the maid detail page? आपको यही लैंग्वेज में लिखना है तो वो आपको आराम से सारे डेटा पॉइंट्स दे देगा।
ठीक है,
क्लियर?
ठीक है, ओके सर।
Anyone else? Any other doubts? No? ठीक है। So I'm hoping कि बाकी के लोग भी कल तक थोड़ा और प्रोग्रेस करेंगे, because we want to do the UI। तो अभी इसको ही हमने UI में शुरू भी किया था, लेकिन हम आगे बढ़ नहीं पाए, बट Wednesday we will surely move ahead with the UI। बाकी के जो wireframes है, you guys have to complete and send it to me, क्योंकि everything we cannot cover in the lecture। अगर वो करने गए तो फिर एक कोर्स 6 महीना चल जाएगा, करेक्ट? So make sure every one of you all send it to me once you are done। Wednesday को हम UI करेंगे, कल एक हम interim lecture लेंगे just for the wireframe, so that ऐसे अगर कुछ concepts हो तब we can clear it out। और हम UI करेंगे Wednesday को इसी ऐप का। हमको वेबसाइट का भी करना था, बट मुझे अब थोड़ा डाउटफुल लग रहा है कि हम वेबसाइट का कर पाएंगे, लुकिंग एट द टाइमलाइंस, ठीक है, बट हम करेंगे, डोंट वरी, आपको बीच मझधार में नहीं छोड़ूंगा, राइट? करेंगे हम, सब कुछ हो जाएगा। किसी को भी कोई डाउट्स हो, फील फ्री टू पिंग मी, कहीं अटको तो तुरंत पिंग कर दो, लेक्चर का वेट मत करो, डाउट पूछने के लिए मुझे व्हाट्सएप करो, ठीक है? थैंक यू सो मच गाइस, गुड नाइट एंड प्लीज प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.